Eosinophils. Let us talk about the morphological features of eosinophils. The diameter of eosinophil is similar to that of neutrophil, that is 10 to 14 micrometer. The nucleus of the eosinophil is purple in color and it is bilobed in 85% of the cells. And the two lobes are connected by the chromatin strands and thus look spectacle shaped. And the remaining 15% of the eosinophils have trilobed nucleus. And what about the cytoplasm? The cytoplasm is acidophilic and appears bright pink in color. It contains deep staining red granules which do not cover the nucleus. And these granules contain histamine, lysosomal enzymes, and eosinophil chemotactic factor of anaphylaxis called as ECFA. The granules of eosinophils contain a basic protein and stain more intensely for peroxide than granules in the neutrophils. And what about the functions of eosinophils? Like basophils, they also possess a mild phagocytic activity. These eosinophils possess a very mild phagocytic activity, and these eosinophils are not very motile. These eosinophils play a predominant role in parasitic infections. So, they play a defense mechanism of the body, especially our body is infected by parasites, where the eosinophils releases various lethal substances present in their granules. Let us talk about what are these lethal substances which are lethal to the parasites. The first one is the major basic protein. This major basic protein is highly larvicidal polypeptide. Because of this, eosinophils are able to damage the parasitic larvae which are large to be engulfed by phagocytosis. And another protein called as eosinophil cationic protein is a potent bactericidal and a major destroyer of helminths. And eosinophil eroxide is capable of destroying helminths, bacteria as well as tumor cells. And eosinophils also play an important role in various allergic reactions, especially type 1 hypersensitivity reaction. The eosinophils increase in number during allergic reactions like bronchial asthma and hay fever. They are also capable of detoxifying inflammation-inducing substances like histamine as well as bradykinin, and they inhibit mast cell degranulation. These eosinophils phagocytose and destroy antigen-antibody complexes and thus prevent spread of a local inflammatory process. And eosinophils also play an important role in various allergic reactions, especially type 1 hypersensitivity reaction. The eosinophils increase in number during allergic reactions like bronchial asthma and hay fever. They are also capable of detoxifying inflammation-inducing substances like histamine as well as bradykinin, and they inhibit mast cell degranulation. These eosinophils phagocytose and destroy antigen-antibody complexes and thus prevent spread of a local inflammatory process. Here let us talk about an important enzyme called as aryl sulfatase B. This aryl sulfatase B present in the fine granules of eosinophils. It has an ability of inactivating sulfur-containing leukotrienes in immediate hypersensitivity reactions. And another enzyme is called as lysophospholipase. Lysophospholipase is an unusual membrane-bound protein present in the eosinophils which forms crystals called characterized crystals, especially in pulmonary secretions of patients with bronchial asthma. And what is the role of eosinophils in immunity? Eosinophils are present in abundance in the mucosa of respiratory tract, gastrointestinal tract, urinary tract, where they probably provide mucosal immunity. Now let us talk about variations in counts of eosinophils. What is eosinophilia? Eosinophilia refers to increase in the eosinophil count, that is, where the absolute eosinophil count is greater than 500 per microliter. And what are the causes of eosinophilia? The causes include various allergic conditions like bronchial asthma and hay fever, and conditions like parasitic infections, example, infection by means of intestinal worms like hookworm, roundworm and tapeworm. Not only that, eosinophilia can also be seen in skin diseases like urticaria and scarlet fever. And what is eosinopenia? Eosinopenia means decrease in the eosinophil count, where the absolute count is less than 50 per microliter. And the causes of eosinopenia are corticosteroid therapy, stressful conditions, and acute pyogenic infections. And this is what we need to know about eosinophils.